It's a brand new day and currently it's 6:31 in the morning, February 14. It seems to be a good day, but yesterday I said the same thing. And even though the clouds were blue, it started to rain yesterday. Hopefully that doesn't happen today. And also today is, I think, maybe 30 degrees maximum, so it should not be as hot as yesterday. Now that I'm up, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go inside the bathroom and then I'm gonna freshen up. Also, I feel like my nose is getting blocked, so I feel like, I'm about to get sick as well. Hopefully that's not the case. So without any further delays, let's just go to the bathroom, freshen up, and then do my morning ritual, have breakfast, and then leave for work. Okay, I freshen up, so time for me to do my morning ritual and then leave for work. I have to get there early today. Morning ritual is done. I have my tea and biscuit ready, but I don't have much time today, so before having this, I might get dressed. Okay, I'm running very late today, but I have to get to work, and I think I'll be coming home a little bit quicker today, but still 8 hours, so yeah, because it's only like 8 a.m. in the morning, so I'll see you in about maybe 8 hours.
A few hours later.
Finally home. So as you can probably see on the window, it has started to rain now. I do like the rain, but sometimes, especially during holidays, it's kind of inconvenient because you don't get to walk around. But at least now, because of the rain, there's cold air, so it's actually good. In the daytime, it was like very hot and humid. So since there's not going to be any sunset because of this weather and gloominess, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a time lapse of the rain. The time lapse could be shaky because there are strong winds and the camera and the tripod it's on does shake.
An ocean, a cave, a dream that no one could save, a shelter, a whole act, a light that died with the night. You and I, we got...
Okay, I replayed the time-lapse video and it actually looks like time-lapse because as you can see, even now, because of the wind, the clouds are moving very fast. Okay, so it's raining, so I'm gonna have my tea and then we have a cake that she brought from the office. So currently it's 7:37 p.m. So I'm gonna do my nightly ritual and then I'm gonna have the dinner. So without any further delays, let's just begin. So currently it's almost 8 p.m. and the dinner is ready. We're having eggplant curry with rice and some lentils. Okay, before I end this, I wanted to quickly touch base on daily vlogging for over 100 days. It is a very big milestone for me because I did not think that when I actually begun this daily vlogging journey that I'll be able to do this like each and every day, like vlog, edit, and publish with a full-time job, because that's really hard. The toughest challenge for this, in my opinion, is two. Number one, being able to find time to do this if you're working full-time. I think even part-time, I think you're gonna find some challenges, not as much as challenges as someone who's working full-time, but the other challenge is being comfortable talking to a phone, not talking to a person, talking to a phone, talking to a camera, whatever you have at your disposal. Those two are the biggest challenges. So let's focus on the number one challenge. The number one challenge was finding time to be able to do this working full time. So for me, when I started, I thought maybe I'll be able to do this for 2 days without breaking the streak, maybe 3 days, maybe 5 days. And I think I mentioned this in the previous videos as well. And the reason I thought that was because you wake up, you're getting ready for work, then you're at work for 8-9 hours or however long hours, and then you come home, you're heavily tired, you don't want to do anything, you don't want to go anywhere. How in the world are you going to make time to vlog and then to edit? Sometimes you're going to have to sacrifice sleep because, like whilst watching TV on your couch, you might fall asleep, then you wake up and realize you haven't completed the vlog, and then you need to edit. So you're going to be editing like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. in the morning when you wake up, and then you have to put it for publishing, then you go back to sleep, and you might oversleep, and then you might get to work late. Luckily, none of that happened for me because I tend to start editing at around 8 p.m., 9 p.m. And usually I'm done at around maybe before midnight or sometimes a little bit after midnight. And because usually even when before vlogging, I used to sleep at 1 in the morning. So that's why it didn't affect me that much. Just during holidays is when I tend to edit very late and sleep very late. So me sleeping at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. in the morning usually happens on a Friday night because Saturday there is no work. Or it happens to me on Saturday night because Sunday morning there is no work because 2 days off. So usually that's the time, my editing happens very late. But apart from that, I've been been able to find a routine that kind of works for me. So this is my routine. As soon as I wake up, I go to my balcony and then I kickstart the vlog, and after doing that, I freshen up and then do my morning ritual. Then I start to have breakfast, get ready for work, leave for work, and when I'm at work, obviously I can't vlog, so I'll be back about maybe 8 hours later. I put something like that in there, and when I'm back, I enter the home, and then usually the things that I do after I come back home is what I usually tend to show. There's not much I do after I come home because obviously you would be tired after 8 to 9 hours or 10 hours of work. That's kind of very challenging, and that's something that I'm still trying to work on, just to, you know, like make myself more energetic, more lively, to be able to do something after coming home from work so that there's more content to be added to the video. But it's kind of a challenge, and as I said, I'm continuously working to improve on that. And then the routine is like, you know, have dinner and then end the video. That's basically my normal routine when I'm working. On the days I'm off, usually if I'm very tired and I need more time to recover, then the weekends or my holidays video might be a little bit slacking as well. But if I am not tired and if it's a holiday, we try to do something, you know, like interesting that is very different from the normal day-to-day routine. Sometimes it could look the same, sometimes it's gonna look different, especially when we have a little bit of longer holiday. We try to go somewhere and it's gonna be an interesting travel video because we've never been there, or even if we've been there, we have not done something that we're gonna be doing on the video. So that's always very exciting even for us. And sometimes randomly you get to see Hermes, who is our Siberian Husky. We play with him, we train him continuously because he loves to do tricks for treats. So it's quite exciting. Long time back, maybe more than 10 years back, when I first came to Sydney, Australia, I thought I would be doing some sort of vlog, not daily vlog, but I would record my experiences with Australia because I was very new to Australia and everything was new, everything was different, and I was like, you know, like taking it in for the very first time. So my reaction was very fresh, very raw, very authentic. So I wanted to capture all that. But back then when I came to Australia, I did not have a phone that had a camera that could record video properly because the phone I had some cracks around the camera. So obviously that made it impossible for me to take photos, let alone videos. So I could not do that, and I should have, but after that you get busy with work, with university and everything, that it's really hard to make time. So I continuously focused on my studies and the work that I needed to do in order to pay all my bills, my uni fees. And after finishing all that, as soon as I started working professionally in the IT field, what I started to do was make more time for myself. And once I started to do that, I started to do things that I wanted to do early on but couldn't because of lack of time. So that's why I started with this daily vlog as well. Initially the plan was not to start with daily vlog, but just to capture something different once in a while. But I thought like there needs to be consistency, so let me try and develop a habit of doing this daily vlog. And if I can do a daily vlog, then maybe I'll learn more things that I can, you know, maybe start to do on a weekly vlog or a bi-weekly vlog or something like that. But I want to see how far I can take this, and this is all a testing to see my capability. So I'll continuously do daily vlog for as long as I can. I'm not going to put a timer saying that, you know, like I'll do this for 2 years, I'll do this for 3 years. Maybe it's not going to reach 2 years, maybe it's not going to reach 3 years, but who knows, maybe it could potentially reach 5 years, 10 years, we don't know. So I'm not going to put a cap. I'm going to give it my best, and I'm going to keep trying this as long as I can. Once I start to feel like, okay, this is going to get boring, I don't have any ideas to put on the video for the contents or anything that I want to show, if that ever happens, then I'll end it. Obviously I'm not going to push myself to try to produce content when I don't feel good from the inside. So what I'm going to do is continuously do this for as long as I can, and as long as I enjoy this, I'll do it daily without a miss, similar to what I've been doing now. Even if the same thing is going to happen in each and every video, I'm going to continue doing this. And again, this is just to test myself to how far I can take this. And the benefit of this is that once we get much older, we can always look back to these videos, and even if the phone is another phone, it doesn't matter because it's all online. So I can always look back on it, and I can always go back to the specific day, what I did on that day. So it's all a good benefit, and it's going to be my own personal memory bank. So this is how it started. I wanted to document everything so that, you know, I can always reference it at some point in the future. Don't have to rely on memory cards or SD cards or hard drives because that tends to be corrupted or lost. But once you put something online, it's always there. Two biggest challenges. The other one was gaining the confidence. To be honest, I'm still gaining confidence. It's not like once you do 50 vlogs, you're going to be very confident. It depends on the person as well. For some, maybe 5 is enough. For some, maybe 10 daily vlogs is enough. But for some, it could take more than 100, more than 200 videos posted daily to get confidence. In my example, even when I was doing my first ever vlog, I was very uncomfortable doing it alone, speaking to the phone, because that's something that I had never done. So it felt really, really awkward for me to do that. So after first 5 or 10 vlogs, I started to get, you know, a little bit more used to talking to the camera alone. And then once that started to become somewhat of a normal kind of feeling, then I started to do this and take it outside. Definitely when people were very close to me, I would not do it because that would make me very uncomfortable. So I would not be able to speak to the camera. So I started to, you know, slowly increase my radius. So I started doing it outside where there were no people. Then I started doing it outside where the people were maybe 10 to 20 feet away from me. So I started like that just to build and gain confidence. And now I feel like I'm at a much better confidence compared to how I was like maybe a couple of videos ago, maybe 20, 30 videos or even 50 videos ago. I feel like my confidence level has been increasing, and I feel like every day I do this, it continues to keep on increasing. So there will be a day when I will be able to comfortably do this even when people are sitting next to me. Doesn't matter if it's on a public transport, doesn't matter if I'm walking on the road, doesn't matter if I'm standing next to a red light, doesn't matter. I think I'll be able to continuously do this no matter where I am, no matter who's next to me. But for that, it's gonna take some time. Currently it's over 100 videos. Maybe that's gonna happen over 200 videos. I can't say when that time is gonna be, but you'll feel it when you're gonna be very comfortable doing this publicly out in the open. You're gonna feel it, and nobody has to tell you that, oh, you're comfortable. You're gonna be able to feel it from within. That's how I felt when I did my first 5 to 10 vlogs, and then I felt from within that, okay, now I can talk to the camera. Now I can talk to the camera. I know where to look on the camera, what lens to look. So that started to feel a little bit more comfortable, more natural. So the same thing is gonna happen when going outside and vlogging in front of the people or around people that you don't know. That's gonna start to feel normal after you continue to do this. But for that, you need to not stop. You need to push yourself. So to get over those two main challenges, the only solution is to push yourself continuously no matter what. You don't have time? Make time. You're not comfortable making a video outside in the public? Then make videos where you're gonna be more comfortable, and then slowly start to increase your radius. So yeah, that's it. I think I rambled a lot on this. Now I need to edit this, and this clip has already become long. I think maybe it's like 10 minutes, so I need to cut and then take out a few pieces just to, you know, ensure that there's no ums and there's no gaps. So it's gonna take me some time. It's already now 11 p.m. so it's gonna take like I think midnight, but I think I'll finish on time. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, bye.